Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with some more Omega Invitational action. Anthony, joining you once again. We have Legendary versus Ozzy on tonight's stream, and later tonight, or possibly early tomorrow morning, you will be getting to see my match versus Techno, which, that was a nail-biter, so get your popcorn ready for that. Anyways, I'm going to quickly jump in and let them know what's going on. You are both clear to start the match. I got that started up as soon as I could, or quick as I could, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so we are off to the races here. So again, Ozzy versus Legendary right now. You'll get to see myself versus Techno later on tonight or possibly tomorrow morning. And it looks like Ozzy is going second here. Oh wait, Ozzy's going first. Hold on a second. This should be interesting to say the least. Okay, so Metroplex going into Cliff Jumper, not getting the trigger. Block 3 takes 6 on Cliff Jumper. Dropping an improvised shield for that is escape route, albeit Ozzy was one icon off, so keep that in mind. Dropping a rollout for a bashing shield on Legendary side, so Cliff Jumper has taken 6 damage here, and Legendary will now draw for turn. Flip dead end, draw 2. And Legendary drew what he wanted. Oh, Belligerence! Ooh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. And then sending in dead end first. Here we go. Blocking 1. 5, pierce 1. Take 4. Okay. Good hit to open. Drag strip next. Cannot get his trigger, but I really don't think Legendary cares. Going in for 7. Take 6, up to 10. Belligerence is a good card, ladies and gentlemen. Cliff Jumper in next. There is a green icon on Ozzy's side, dropping a height advantage for another escape route? Interesting. Oh, wait, yeah, he wants to have those constantly. Going in for 9. Take 8. So, up to 18. Picking up a backup beam, I think. Dropping a sturdy javelin for a backup beam. That makes sense. And then Prow going in. He does have bold 1. Going in for 8. Blocking 1 takes 7. Up to 25. 10 away from death. Legendary drawing that Belligerence. Ladies and gentlemen, we are off to a roaring start here. And that was not meant to be a Daytona joke. I can speak. That just was what came out of my mouth. Kinetic Intensifier Whip comes down. There's the escape route. Makes sense. We've seen this before last round with Ozzy versus, I believe it was Mr. X he played against. Let me check the bracket quick. Yep, he played Mr. X in the best, or in the round of 16. Slammer comes down, does 1 to everyone, and Metroplex will go in here. Quick update on what has happened since we last streamed. Tank ended up getting knocked out to Frank. Wheeljank advanced in the loser's bracket, knocking Mr. X out of the event. And me versus Techno happened. I'll leave that result for you to watch later. And a butt ton of damage goes into Cliff Jumper, and Cliff Jumper is dead, but honestly, Legendary could still win this. While we're waiting for the, also, Metroplex did hit his trigger, so everyone's untapped, so Slammer will go in here. Legendary just chose not to tap everything for speeding up the game. So me versus Techno happened, and then Naga versus Frank happened on the loser's bracket. Naga ended up taking that one 2-0, and Frank has been eliminated from the OI. 4 competitors down, 16 to go, 0, Frank, 5 down, unfortunately, actually. 5 down. 0, Frank, Tank, Sandman, and Mr. X have all been eliminated. Grenade launcher head-on collision prow. Good God. Flip drag strip. swinging in with Prowl first. So that's the action that's happened. Naga has advanced to the round of 4 on the loser's bracket. Frank, Tank, and Mr. X have all been eliminated, and me and Techno happened. And then that is a dead Metroplex. And, we got a quick game 1. That was real fast. Belligerence is a card, ladies and gentlemen. Belligerence is a card. So we got a change of characters on Legendary side of the field. Wait, no we don't. No we don't. No we don't. No we don't. We do not have a change of characters. And while we are waiting here, I am going to mention this as usual. Each OI match has a code for it that allows you to get an entry into the OI giveaways, of which there is a link in the description, or you can just go bit.ly/OI giveaways. And I am going ahead and dropping the code in the chat right now for this match, AFL6. Use that code at bit.ly/OI giveaways, of which I am actually going to copy that link and put it in the chat quickly, and you will get an entry into the OI giveaways, which this week they're giving away a full set of World Strike printed, a full printed set of Monster Menagerie, a full printed set of Phase 1, and a Generation Select sealed in-box mint lift ticket. So if you want a shot at any of those items, enter AFL6 at bit.ly/OI giveaways, and you'll get that entry. If you've already entered, don't worry, you can go back and edit your form and add this code in. And be sure to watch some of the other OI matches that we have here and over on Tank's Twitch page, and maybe some of the videos that are over on my main channel, which are in the link to that is in the description, and you will find additional code to get additional entries. Okay, we're just doing some pile shuffling here, and we are going to move back in and go into game 2. So we're reshuffling. No character swaps happened, so Legendary did take that decision back, but he didn't officially switch yet, so... Anyways, who is going first this match? Ozzy is going first this match. Okay. Let's see if this one ends just as quick as the last one. If we get this stream under 10 minutes, I am going to laugh. Flipping up Metroplex. I almost said flipping up Ozzy. I do not know what that would have meant. Metroplex goes in. Almost hits the trigger again. Good lord. Going in for 6, 7, 8, 9 into 2, takes 7 on Cliff Jumper, and does Legendary have the Belligerence? There's a Bashing Shield there. Improvised Shield for a Bashing Shield, so that smooths out the hand a little bit. Alrighty, does Legendary have the Belligerence? Flip up Dead End, draw 2 more. Does he have it? I don't think he does. He would have slammed it down by now. Yeah, he did not slam it down. He does not have it. So we're going to actually have a game here, folks. We're going to actually have to play Transformers here. Head-on collision on Prowl. That is still a very good play, despite what I have said about this card in the past. Dead End swinging first. 6 flat, or 6 pierce 1. Blocking 2 takes 4. Off to a good start. Dropping a ramming speed for a backup beam. Drag strip going in next. He could actually hit the trigger here. Does not. Going in for 4 pierce 2. Yep. Okay, so taking the pierce 2 on Metroplex. Prowl going in next. Bold 1. Going in for 10 pierce 1. Goes up to 13 on Metroplex after taking 7. Cliff Jumper going in next. Going in for 6 pierce 1. I believe, yep, that's a fight for position. 6 pierce 1, blocking 1, taking 5. Up to 18. Legendary is in a pretty good spot right now. I think this is a comparable amount of damage to what he did in Game 1. I could be wrong. No, he did 25 in Game 1. He did 18 this one. So, a little less, but still not the worst opening volley in the world. So what is Ozzy gonna do now? So what does Ozzy have up his sleeve here? Kinetic Intensifier Whip. Rollout to flip to alt mode, so even without the escape route, ta-da. So Slammer comes out on Metroplex getting flipped to alt mode, flips up to bot mode for turn. So the attack goes in. I don't know who it was. I was arguing with somebody and off topic about a bad joke. Cliff Jumper is dead. Everyone is tapped and dropping a take the shot for an escape route. So Cliff Jumper is off the field, but this game is very much still winnable by Legendary. We will see Slammer go in here. Going into Dead End with Slammer. Going in for 3. Blocking 1, take 2. Drawing for turn on Legendary side. Can he just destroy Metroplex this turn? Grenade launcher, head-on collision again! Oh, we got some camera adjustments on Ozzy's side of the field there. Prowl going in first. Or Prowl going in, because this is not an all-out turn. Going in 4. 5. 14. Pierce 1. Taking 11. Wait, how much is that? Did he just say alive on 1? At 29. Oh, that has to hurt. That has to hurt. Okay, so Ozzy has the escape route in hand, so he'll be able to just nuke Prowl here. And have 2 minions on the field as well, so that could easily clean up Dead End. Nah, I'm not sure if Drag Strip could get cleaned up here as well, but Dead End and Prowl are definitely both dead on this turn. So flipping Metroplex off escape route. Deploying 6-gun. Okay, that makes sense. Flipping 6-gun up for... Flipping 6-gun? What? Backup beam on... Oh, he's trying to diversify the firepower a little bit here, so that way... Oh, I see what he's doing. Okay, that makes sense. I like that call. Going in 4. 4, 5, 6, 7... 7 going in. So I don't think that kills Prowl because he has 1 defense. 6. Yeah, that's alive on... Oh, he has 2 defense. Alive on 3. Oh, wait. There's an additional orange. 8 going into 2. Take 6. And... Alive on 2. Drawing for turn on Legendary side. Flipping Dead End up. Drawing 2. Or drawing 1 because Cliff Jumper's dead. Wedge. Oh, wait a minute. He was setting 6-gun as a sacrificial offering to keep Metroplex alive. Okay. So Wedge heals 1 from Prowl, and I believe he drew a card. I do not know if either Drag Strip or Dead End is ranged, though. I think Dead End is, but don't quote me on that. Let me actually look that up quickly. Rage comes down on the Drag Strip. That kind of is something. It's bold 1, I guess. Yeah, Dead End is ranged in bot mode. Sending in Drag Strip into 6-gun, doing 1 damage to 6-gun because of Rage. Gets the trigger. So going in for 6, I think? 6 flat? And Legendary has 7 cards in hand. This is getting interesting. 6 blocking 2? Oh, he has 0 defense, so blocks 1, takes enough to die. Drawing for turn on Ozzy's side. Metroplex will likely flip up here. So we've made it past the 10-minute mark and the 15-minute mark, so this game 2 has already been more interesting than that game 1. Not to say that game 1 was boring, but it was over quick, let's just say that. Anyways, flipping up Metroplex for turn. There's Bold 2 off Kinetic Intensifier Whip. Espionage calling orange. He's going for that belligerence. There's a belligerence. Fusion Board, Precision Fire, Disassemble, Fight for Position, Bashing Shield, Grenade Launcher. Ooh, those are some interesting options. Getting rid of the Grenade Launcher. I have no comment on that. I'm not sure if that is the correct decision or not, honestly. Anyways, going in for 3 with Slammer. Taking 1. Anyways, Legendary takes 1 on Prowl. I believe Ozzy picked up a backup beam, but don't quote me on that. And Legendary has to reshuffle here. I believe he drew for turn. So, Legendary has drawn for turn now for sure. What is Legendary thinking? Disassembling the Kinetic Intensifier Whip, that makes sense. Drawing a card for that effect. Anyways, flipping Dead End to alt mode just to keep that draw engine online. Fusion Board comes down onto Dead End. This is going to get real interesting real quick. Sending into Slammer, unfortunately, because Metroplex is untapped. Yeah, that's a dead Slammer off Pierce 3, which, again, I've mentioned this in previous live streams. Fusion Board is going to be banned after this event. So yeah, Fusion Board we're not going to see after this event. It is getting replaced by essentially a weapon version of Calculated Strike called Mechastar. Black Icon weapon plus 2 Pierce 2 instead of Black Icon weapon plus 3 Pierce 3. Anyway, so over to Ozzy's turn now that I'm done yelling at Viral for something. Escape route, flip Metroplex, deploy Scamper, flip back up. There's a backup beam on Metroplex, and I'm guessing Metro... Oh, wait. Prowl has 2 health left. Sending Metroplex into Dead End. Okay. So, Metroplex going into Dead End. Gets the trigger, so 1 to everyone. 10. That's a dead end. Scamper into Prowl. This deck does not play Pierce, but Legendary is playing an orange deck, so that is a dead Prowl. Alrighty. Drag Strip versus Metroplex. Can it be done? Or will we go to a game 3? So Metroplex has 6 health remaining. Angle Moi is a live play because Drag Strip is melee. Oh, Legendary thinks he's backed into a corner here. He's now checking for double blues in the scrap. There's 3 double blues in the scrap out of, I think, Ozzy plays 4 double blues in his Metroplex builds, but don't quote me on that. I could be very wrong. I have honestly never looked at one of his Metroplex deck lists. Okay, so he just said that if he does what he's thinking about, he'll get the kill on Metroplex, but he's not sure if he'll live through Scamper. I think he has the Angle Wall in hand, but I'm not 100% sure. Up, Legendary has to do math. Oh no, this is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Man, this is already a hell of a game too, I will say that much. Legendary is now considering flipping Drag Strip to bot mode as well. What will the play be? Okay, so Legendary just said something about swinging for 7. So that's either indicating a grenade launcher or an Angle Moi in hand, but given what he said earlier about not being able to survive Scamper on the backswing potentially, I think he has the Angle Moi. Another check of the scrap pile for at least Kinetic Intensifier Whip. I'm not sure about the other card that he was looking for. There aren't any secret action sets, so I don't think that would, be a relevant factor here. Swinged in with a... There's an upgrade on there. I'm not sure what it is. 7... Pierce 1. And Metroplex is dead. There is a Bashing Shield on the field. Okay, so I had to message Bill something there quick. Scamper gets in a Kinetic Intensifier Whip, rams off the Bashing Shield, flips up to bot mode, 10 into Drag Strip. And with that, Ozzy is taking game 2. We're going to game 3, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to game 3. Anyways, I am going to re-drop the OI giveaway link and the code for this match, which is AFL6. Enter that in the link at bit.ly/OI giveaway, and you'll get an entry to the OI giveaways. If you've already entered, don't worry, you can go ahead and add this code into your existing form that you submitted. So, I don't know who's going first. I was checking something on Discord there. We do have some sideboarding going on, it looks like. This is going to be interesting. If Legendary gets that Belligerence again, we may have another 5-minute game. But if not, then we might have an interesting close one again like we did at with game 2 there. We'll see what happens here. It looks like the shuffles are complete. And Legendary was showing a bottle of cream soda that he has lying around there, so I don't know why he's doing that. Maybe it's something with the Prim Cola sponsorship. I don't know. Alrighty, we are off to the races. Ozzy is going first again, so Legendary did force Ozzy to go first. That makes sense. You do not want to give Metroplex a going second option. Flipping up Metroplex. And who does he go into here? Probably Cliffjumper again? Yep, just going into Cliffjumper again. He did consider going into somebody else to try to one-shot them, but decided against that. And especially with that flip, that was not happening anytime soon. 6 into 3 takes 3. So Cliffjumper's looking pretty good already off the bat with this game. Draw for turn. Flip up dead end. Draw 2 more. Does Legendary get the Belligerence? He did not! We're going to have a real game here, ladies and gentlemen. We are playing Transformers this time. Or not a real game, I should say. A full game. That's probably a more appropriate term to use here. Angle-Blind Prowl. That's still a pretty good card. Dead end swings into Metroplex. Or, well, that's obviously the only target he can swing into. Going into for 4 pierce 1 and takes 2 after blocking 2. Drag strip in next, albeit dead ends flip would have triggered drag strip. Does not get it. Going in for 4 pierce 2 though. Consistency. Takes the 2. Not the best of starts. On Ozzy's side, dropping an Espionage, picking up an escape route. Prowl going in next. Going in for 13. Block 5. Take 8. Wait, 5? How was that 5? Hold on, I gotta jump in here. How was that 5 on Ozzy's last defense flip? I counted 3 blue icons. Okay, so, yep, there was just a slight miscounting there. So it was 4. And takes 6 more damage after the attack from Cliffjumper. Goes up to 19. Okay, so this is a comparable state to Game 2. However, Legendary did lose that one, so we're going to have to see what happens here. Especially now that Metroplex is going to be able to get his full package of tools online here. Likely with a Kinetic Intensifier Whip or a Backup Beam, as well as the escape route, which we saw him pick up a few seconds ago. Does Ozzy have the whip? Based on the fact he hasn't slammed it down yet, I don't think so. Oh, he had the whip anyways! And then hit and running Metroplex, moving a damage to anyone but Dead End. Moving the damage to Cliffjumper, he is now a third of the way to being KO'd. Deploying Slammer, that's 1 across the board. Flipping back up for turn. Going into Prowl, that makes sense. And does he get the trigger? He has Bold 4. He does. $13 going into 1. That is a dead Prowl after the 1 damage gets spread across the board from Metroplex. So Legendary will not pick up any greens. Prowl is dead. Slammer is going in now. Into who? Going into Dead End. Going in for 6. Blocks 1, takes 5, dead on the nose. And now we untap and move over to Legendary's turn. Oh, this is not looking good for him. Drawing for turn on Legendary side. Oh, wait, nope. Metroplex is at 18 because he moved a damage off the hit and run. So Legendary has 1 card in the KO area currently because Dead End is in bot mode. So Cliff Jumper isn't as powered as Legendary might have liked. Flipping Drag Strip to draw a card. That's a good move. Grenade Launcher onto Drag Strip. Okay. So just a missequencing there that is going to be fixed. Okay, so there was a bit of a missequencing there. Legendary was supposed to play the Angle Moi first. He did resequence it in a way so that he could do it, and just to prove that he did not draw that Angle Moi off of Cliff Jumper, he showed there was a second copy in hand. So that play was legal. 15, good lord. 15 blocking, 2 take 13. 31, are you serious? But yeah, again, just to recap what happened there. Legendary was playing Angle Moi, then flipping Drag Strip to draw a card, then playing a Grenade Launcher, but he accidentally flipped Drag Strip first. He meant to play the Angle Moi first. They undid that, so that way Legendary could do that, but he had to show that he did not draw the Angle Moi off of the Cliff Jumper draw, which he was able to prove because there was a second Angle Moi in hand. So now we move over to Ozzy's turn. Metroplex is hurting. Bad. Now we're looking through the scrap pile for something. I'm not entirely sure what. I'm not sure exactly why the Precision Fire and the Rage were taken out specifically. Oh, it's direct damage. That's what Ozzy was looking for. That makes sense. Escape route. Deploying 6-gun. Flips up 6-gun. Playing a backup beam on 6-gun, and we saw this play last game. 6-gun into Drag Strip. Blocking 1, or wait, does Drag Strip, I think Drag Strip has 0 defense in bot mode. We'll see what the numbers are here and calculate it from there. And Drag Strip is dead regardless of the numbers here, because that is 5 currently. 5 into... Yep, if it was 0 or 1 defense, doesn't matter. He's dead. Alrighty, so... Drag Strip is dead. Cliff Jumper is the only character left on the field. Ozzy has a blocker out for Metroplex. Disassembling the Connected Heads Fire Whip, draws a card. And I think Legendary has to flip Cliff Jumper here, unfortunately. Flipping up Cliff Jumper. Up Legendary saying he might have misplayed. Cliff into 6-gun for 9. Blocking 2. That is a dead 6-gun. Drawing for turn on Ozzy's side. This could very well be the end of the game. In fact, I think it is. Flipping Metroplex. Escape routing Metroplex down to have a 3rd attacker on the field. Handheld Blaster on Metroplex. Why not? And I think Legendary just made my classic "what is this heresy" joke, seeing a double icon, either a handheld or an improvised, get dropped. Alrighty, and Metroplex. Hi, Mirage. Going in for 6. Blocking 2. Take 3. There's a rollout there, so that blocks 3, takes 3. Picking up something there. I think it was a backup beam. I didn't catch that, though. Sending in Slammer. 5. No Pierce. 5 block 2. Take 3. And he is dead. And with that, Ozzy has won with Metroplex over Legendary's cars 2-1. Belligerence, let's be honest, won Legendary that first game. That was an unfortunate turn of events for Legendary. Good lord. Had the Belligerence game 1, couldn't draw it in game 2 and 3, just never could get Metroplex off the board in time in those games as well. And as a result, Legendary is going to be knocked to the losers bracket. And let me give you a quick bracket update here. So Ozzy moves on to face Brett in the winners bracket top 4, while Legendary gets knocked down to the losers bracket and will face Vangelis in the second round of 8 on that bracket. Again, Ozzy advances to face Brett in the winners bracket top 4. Legendary gets knocked down to the losers bracket to face Vangelis in the second losers round of 8. And with that being said, that will do it for this broadcast. Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw here today. If you did, there's a little red button you can push down below to show that, as well as a link to the main channel as per the usual. Once again, before we wrap this up, Ozzy has defeated Legendary using Metroplex over a Cars deck 2-1. Ozzy advances to face Brett in the winner's top 4. Legendary gets knocked down to the losers bracket and will face Vangelis in the losers second round of 8. And with that being said, I believe tomorrow, if I am looking at this correctly, there might be a match tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. We will see what happens. If there is, I will schedule it here so that way you guys can hop in before it gets started. If there isn't, well, that won't be the case. So, again, Ozzy using Metroplex has defeated Legendary using cars 2-1. And with that, that will do it for this broadcast. Peace out, y'all.